Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to try the Oregon Trail. This is a game that you can find on Steam for about 30 bucks. This is the Gameloft version that was released, I want to say November of 2022. I could have sworn I saw this or a variant like it on the Apple Store, but I think that was under their arcade section, and I never subscribed to that to really know. There may be a relevance to both games, but yeah, this looks like an updated version of the Oregon Trail. It's on sale right now for about 20 bucks, so if you hurry within the next 20 hours, you can pick it up for like 30% off. Alright, so I did the prologue, and now we're going to try playing the actual game. Thought I'd show you around a little bit anyway. Under the options menu here, controller sensitivity, sliders. I am turning off the music for the sake of copyright issues. Full screen, toggle, nothing too fancy here. Accessibility, there's a couple of things like vibrations, high contrast modes, screen shake disabling. Automatically collect animals. In the prologue, as I was passing animals, you can click on them to add them to your library, but you can turn that on here to be automatic, and that's what I did. I don't feel like having to find animals in the environment and click when I can just do it automatically. Ease of play is what I'm all about. Keyboard controls are here, but you can pretty much control everything with your mouse, as far as I could tell. Data saving and all that jazz. Okay. As far as the rest of this is concerned, there's journeys, weekly events, there's other things to check out, achievements. I'm going to go ahead and click on, I guess, back to the left, Explore. I think Explore is your primary experience. Journeys are like your challenges. I'll go ahead and click on that real quick. So there's the Oregon Trail main journey, Prologue, Nature Trail, California Trail, the Tranquil Trail, and some other things that you'll have to unlock by completing certain achievements. Again, I have not embarked on any of these yet. I just did the prologue. There's weekly events as well. I'm going to go ahead and just click on Explore over here. Okay, so duration, 5 legs, difficulty, adventure. Is there a way to actually set difficulty? That would be cool. Maybe I should go back to the other one. Maybe this is like, I wonder if this is just like the default mode. Let's try journeys and then the Oregon Trail. See if it's any different. Now, it seems to be the same thing, which is kind of weird. Let's see if there's a way to actually like adjust difficulty. There's the Nature Trail, which is Sightseer mode. I'm not sure what that's all about. Draft an eager party and enjoy the journey along the Oregon Trail in a more peaceful way with fewer hardships. So this is more of like a casual mode. That's kind of cool. I might do that off camera, but for right now, we'll just check out the core game. Oh, hey, Brian. Thanks for stopping by. I should also mention, I was going to mention this, but I forgot. Special thanks to Patreon member Brian for gifting me a copy of this. I wonder if that was triggered by my recent coverage of the old school DOS Oregon Trail game. But yes, thank you, Brian, for gifting me a copy. It's very much appreciated. So, yep. I guess we'll just do Oregon Trail here, adventurer mode. I wonder if I can adjust things later. Okay, we'll hit start journey. In Ye Old Oregon Trail, you could actually pick a class and a difficulty, and I'm trying to figure out if that's the case here. Your first journey begins in Independence. Reach a fort to unlock it as fast travel location. Once unlocked, you can hire a guide to take you straight there on your next attempt. Oh, interesting. So there's like a fast travel system so that if you die horribly on one run, you can fast travel to sort of like a checkpoint to where you left off. So I guess, yeah, so there's Fort Kearney, Fort Laramie, and so on. But we have to start in Independence because this is, yeah, where we start. All right, a very modern, nice-looking Oregon Trail kind of game. All right, May 1st, 1849. Take a journey across 2,000 miles of plains, rivers, and mountains. If for some reason you don't survive, your wagon burns or thieves steal your oxen, or you run out of provisions, or you die of cholera, don't give up. Try again and again and again. I have a feeling all of these things will happen to me. Who should be your first party member? Oh, interesting. So wait, can I change their name? Doesn't look like it. So I can pick. There's adventurer, missionary. Is there a way to see what they offer? The adventurer, for example. Oh, can I go back? There's no undo button. That's awful. Okay, well, I guess we'll be the banker. Again, okay, here, banker. Affluent business folk. Bankers command great wealth. Unwilling to put forth effort necessary for success. Has a hard time learning new skills. The farmer, on the other hand, you think that would be good. All manner of crops and animals. But again, it'd be nice to know what I picked before. I think I picked adventurer up here. I don't know what adventurer is. An undo button would have been great. The missionary shows great courage in the face of danger. I kind of like the whole banker thing. Money is money is money. So we'll pick a banker. Amelia. Also, okay, Matthew. So we've got 2 missionaries. I think I'm going to do the farmer. And lastly, all of these are missionaries. Okay. Well, so it looks like they've got different traits too, the egotistical and pessimistic. So just because they're a missionary doesn't mean that it's going to be solely this and this and this. It looks like missionaries, I guess, like the class gives you one thing, but it looks like the people actually have different character traits too. Willy and Messy, dim-witted. All of them have some kind of book. Again, I wish I could, like, hover my mouse over, like, what does this book do? You know what I mean? Like, what is this bonus? What is a missionary? Give me more detail on these classes. I would have really liked something like that. Dim-witted, has a hard time learning new skills. Well, I don't like that. Willy. A liar, hasn't bathed in weeks, so that's great. Egotistical. How many? This is the trip of the damned, apparently. We're all screwed. I guess Rachel. These people aren't going to make it. Oh, I can change their name from here, but I'm not going to. I'm not really attached to any of these characters. So, names cannot be changed. Okay, after this is done. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so not sure what to buy. This kit is perfect for greenhouse horns. All right. Well, or green horns, not greenhouse horns. That'd be crazy. So I can also start from scratch. Okay. I wouldn't mind. Okay, so according to this kit, 175 flour, 50 bullets, 10 clothes, 1 coffee. So what's the difference? 200 meat. What's the difference between the flour and the meat, I have to wonder? That's 456. I do want a gun. You know, I want to start from scratch, because that's what we do. Okay, so I can choose wagons. So it looks like the wagon... different wagons have different durabilities. I want that wagon, but it's too expensive. Let's go with this... Oh, so there's all. Interesting. Well, let's go with the small wagon for right now. And... under food, so there's flour and there's meat. Okay. It says 5 in stock, but is that 5 that I have, or is that 5 that the owner has? Like, is there a view wagon? Let's try that. Okay, no. So I own nothing right now. I own nothing. Okay, except for the harmonica, the book, hymn book, guidebook, and some money. Alright, let's keep shopping. Okay, well, I guess we'll add these to the wagon. I don't know how much to add, so how long does each one... So that's 200 worth. It'd be cool if it would tell me... Hit tab. Yeah, it doesn't say how much I consume per day. It would have been nice to know, like, how much would my party consume per day? Even in the core Oregon Trail, it would tell you, you know, you should recommend this particular purchase for this reason. Parts, Well, I think we want one of everything. Add to wagon. Add to wagon. Add to wagon. Miscellaneous. Required for hunting. We have no rifle, though. That's awful. I'll buy bullets anyway, in the event we do get one. We definitely want some medicine. Lures and organic bait for fishing, yes. Clothes. Guidebook. Character wayfinding. So it looks like different characters had different skills, too. I'm wondering if I should spring for a bigger wagon. Let's select that wagon. Okay. And so now I've got a bigger wagon. Clothes for sure. Some coffee for stamina, I guess. And what is that? Tools to fix stuff. Prevents wagon wear for a few days. Alright, I guess that's good for right now. Oh, it says owned one. Okay, well, I think we spent a lot of money. We've got a lot of food. So I'm wondering, do we put one of these back, maybe? Let's go back to shopping. Let's go back to... Is there a way to sell food that we purchased? Add to queue. There's a queue. What if I click on one of these and get rid of it? Oh, I can rotate it? Drag... Okay, so I can get rid of it that way. Okay, cool. Is there an auto sort? I have to wonder. Doesn't look like it. Okay. That's good for now. There's also the... Oh, no, cancel. We'll just pay for that now. And pay and leave. You have items in the discard area. These will not be purchased. Yes. Okay, so we purchased some food. We got a medium-sized wagon. There's talk, trade, store, services, rest, and depart. Let's just see real quick what everything has to offer. So we can talk to... Now, this Moses fellow was in the tutorial. So if I talk to him, let's see what happens. Looks like they've got exclamation points and the like. They find him in rather poor condition. He's laid out in a hotel bed, dehydrated, clearly in pain. Ask about adventure, ask about health, ask about family. So he's telling a story, and I'm going to skip past all this for the sake of the video. Let's just leave. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go on. Now, what's this scroll? What's that mean? Greetings, fellow travelers. Are you heading to Oregon, too? This is the guy from the tutorial. Yes. Perhaps you can help me out. I met this woman here. I wish very much to see her again. I do not know who Ava is. Radiant, beautiful. If you run into Ava anywhere on the trail, tell her about me. Tell her Douglas, that's me. Okay. Agree to assist. So you will be picking up these little quests as you play too. That's interesting. I'm looking for a gun though. Okay, what's that button do? Oh, cool. So you can actually see your team's stats. Now, it looks like this is kind of like The Sims in that you have to keep your people, your status bars full to prevent things from happening. So there's health on the top, and then there's sanity, like morale, and then there's energy, stamina, and then on the bottom, I think that's clothing? I think. I bet, don't quote me on it. Alright, so let's go back. I want, trade supplies. Coffee, okay, so this is just... Okay, like trade for trade, item for item. I want to buy a gun. Is there no gun? You'd think that would be under miscellaneous. You'd think. Parts, food. Yeah. Unless the gun is automatic. Like, I wonder if it's just something that either I already own that isn't in the wagon. I guess we'll find out when we go. Okay, well, let's keep this video moving. We'll go ahead and depart. But there's also services as well. I'm guessing barber, physician, blacksmith. So I can actually increase my wagon stats and my team stats by using these various services. All right, let's depart. I like the graphics. They're quite cutesy. These people aren't going to last very long. Okay, so I guess we'll head to Kansas River Crossing. Travel here. Avoid contracting cholera. Reward 1 hymn book. Avoid a broken leg. 163 food. So I guess we get rewards for completing certain challenges. And now this appears to have entered some kind of like roguelike mode where we're going to be choosing a path, and we don't know what we're going to get when we get there. There's a book here. These are just like, there's the quests, there's like your game stats and your achievements. And if I'm going too quickly, folks, you can just pause the video. There's also like fish that you found and animals that you found along the way. Apparently you can prospect, possibly. Gold digger. Have the party activate gold fee. Okay. That must be a separate campaign or a different class because I have not seen that yet. Okay, well, let's come back. We'll just go down here. Why not? Okay, so we can change. Oh, hit next. Spirits are high. Okay, that's good to know. So on the very top, strenuous, meager, food, and money. If I go to the map button, on the very bottom, I can adjust rations. Filling, meager, bare bones. Oh, here it goes. 12 food per day. Okay, so that 400 should last me quite a bit. Pace, strenuous, steady. I'm guessing middle of the road's fine with me. Okay. Let's come back. Uh-oh. Swarms of mosquitoes plague the party, borne on the wind from nearby water. They assault any exposed skin, covering the party in itchy bites. I told you we're gonna die quickly. It was just a matter of time. But wow, Matthew's bar is really low. Crow spotted. Now again, I could click on these without the accessibility option to do just what I did, but it was automatic. It's a good place to give the oxen a break if there's time to spare. Yes, let's go ahead and rest. We stink. Might as well. The oxen spend several hours grazing slowly, enjoying the meal. They seem refreshed and good-spirited. All right, well, let's keep on moving. Oh, that was the location. All right, well, I guess we'll head, like, middle. Now, that's cool because, like, I guess the next time we set upon this path, we'll know what to expect. I don't know if these are randomized or not. We'll head to the middle. This guy is stinking up the joint. Yeah, that's normal. Twisting in the wind. The party is at a complete loss for words. It's not every day that a man falls from the sky. Regardless, the responsible thing to do might be to offer some assistance. Yes. Samuel peppered. Looks like I've run out of steam. The strange man dusts him. So who is he trying to create a flying machine with a wagon? Is he supposed to be Emmett Brown or something? Samuel peppered, and I thank you kindly. Yeah, latest invention, a flying machine. Yep, okay. Steam engines. Okay, marvel at his idea. I'm quite right to be impressed. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He looks excited. Okay. I started a quest, apparently. Peppered's Folly. So what is my quest? We look forward to meeting him again. So it doesn't seem like there's anything to do with this quest for right now other than just encounter him again in the future. Okay. What the heck? Matthew has dysentery. Well, that's wonderful. Maybe we should do something about this. I can't treat with anything. Treatment will slightly reduce the duration. Well, what can I do? How about, Where's my inventory? I know I've got clothes. I wonder if that would... Hygiene. You cannot use that item at this time in the event. Oh, okay. Maybe because I'm not stopped. Deer spotted. Several travelers mill about. Yep. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and set up camp. About camping. Let's learn about camping. Camping provides several benefits depending on the type of campsite. Setting up camp. So I can restore stamina, health, morale, or hygiene. Yeah, we're going to need some hygiene for sure. So we'll do that. Telling stories, stargazing. Okay. Let's set up camp. I guess this one's for stamina, so we don't have a choice. Rest, stargaze, or tell stories. I think we should stargaze? As it's just for... Just actually do anything other than aesthetics? We'll find out. That's it. Okay, rest is fine. Alright, so we took some rest. What I'd like to do is try and... Yeah, I'm not ready to leave yet. It's clear somebody's rummaged through our belongings. Several supplies are missing. Medicine, meat, money. That's great. I love it. It's great. How come I... Okay, treat with medicine. Let's treat with medicine. Okay, we're down to 5 days. I want to fix your hygiene. Use. Yeah, we'll put it on Matthew here. Alright. Let's hope that takes care of that. We have 9 clothes, so that's fine. I'm not going to overspend. Poor Matthew. Oh, wonderful. More mosquitoes. Yay. We all smell. The RNG. You gotta love it. Well, let's do the clothing again. And this time, 1, 2, 3, 4. May 4th. We have 56 bucks to our name. We're not going to make it. Not at all. Can you hear that? The river is up ahead. Oh, great. Please don't tell me they're bandits. Greetings! Welcome to the Kansas River. Okay. Don't even think about fording any river deeper than the wagon bed. About 2.5 feet. You'll swamp your wagon and lose supplies. You can caulk the wagon bed and float it. Or take the ferry. Well, I'd like to know what my options are. Trade, rest, cross, trade? Trade supplies. Toolboxes, pelts, wheel grease, flour. Okay, well, I guess we'll just cross. Okay, so it's 2.2 feet deep, right? And we were told that 2.5 feet is fine, so I think we're going to ford the river. It'll be great. The current is also slow. Do I want to seal the wagon? Wait till conditions improve? I don't have any pelts to seal the wagon. 62% chance to succeed. Reconsider. What about caulking the wagon? 23% chance. No. Reconsider. I'm glad it actually tells me. The ferry is $35. I want to haggle that. I'm not sure. Oscar, you haggle. So we don't know the wit value? Apparently it was not good enough. Okay. I think we'll reconsider and just ford the river with a 62% chance. I'm not attached to these people anyway. Here we go. Let's drown. Continue. It'll be great. Nothing bad could possibly happen. No, it'll be great, really. We're not going to get swept away. It'll be at the last second you watch. Hey, we made it! I wonder if our wagon got soaked, though. Did we lose anything in the process? Okay, we scramble up the muddy bank and returns to the trail. We avoided contracting cholera and we earned some flour. Okay, great. I guess we'll head up to Blue River Crossing. Travel here. Our new challenge is collect meat and collect pelts. Well, I'd love to hunt. I have not seen any hunting areas yet. In Old Oregon Trail, you could stop and hunt wherever you felt like it. In the tutorial, in this prologue, there was a specific spot I had to go to do that. Alright. Inventory overflowed. Some items have fallen from your inventory. See if you can squeeze them back in. Okay, I'm sure we can do this. Yeah, look at this awfulness. Okay, so... Oh, this is awful. Can we no, let's put that in there first. So that's that. I wonder if we can rotate that piece to go like that and fit it in there. Right? And then that doesn't help. We can rotate it that way. There we go. So some of they look like they take up more spaces than they actually do. Okay. What does this hymn book do? Composure +1. Good to know. Alright, I think we are good. Winter in 195 days. What? A terrible bang echoes from within the wagon and Matthew cries out in pain. What now? It seems an improperly stowed rifle has misfired, with Matthew the unlucky target. Are you kidding me right now? First a dysentery, and now he gets shot by a gun. Who should treat the wound? Well, we don't... It would be nice to know their skill levels. I guess Oscar. It'd be cool to know what their skills were prior to all this. The bullet has passed clean through Matthew's leg. Oscar furnishes the victim with medicine and bandages the wound tightly. Unfortunately, the bandages can barely stem the flow of blood. Matthew will need further medical attention or perhaps a miracle. That's great. I love it. Matthew's screwed. First the dysentery, and now he gets shot. Wagon condition. Can we stop and, like, rest? Where are we? Oh, okay. It becomes evident that Matthew has been sleepwalking while guiding the wagon. The wagon is 4 hours. Why is Matthew guiding the wagon when he's the injured one? Who should take the lead? Yeah, Oscar, obviously. Let's go. Crazy. I want to eat or something. We're almost there. Can we stop? And we have no more medicine left. That's a broken wagon. Okay, so we can use tools to repair that, right? Repair. Cool. All right, now how do we deal with him? I mean, come on, like he's screwed. Yeah, see, I would really have liked to have seen their traits prior to the start of the game, just so I can see, like, you know, whether or not I want to put this guy in charge of this or this guy in charge of this. All right, well, Matthew, sorry, Matthew, but you're more than likely going down. Oscar guides the party back to the trail. Please tell me we're almost there. Hunting is ideally suited to those who have spent time in the wilderness. Those with low stamina will be unable to... Okay, well, I guess Oscar. I don't know... Oscar shooting is 2. Oscar examines the hunting ground ahead of him. It seems like he'll be able to find a few animals. Okay. This was my favorite part of the old Oregon Trail. Just, you shot, you know, 1,000 pounds worth of animals, but can only bring back 100 or something like that. Ooh. I got 30 pounds there. $110. I think the max is 150, assuming you've got full stamina, so I'm not going to waste any more bullets. Okay, food collected, 160. Not bad. I might have to set our meals to a bit... Okay, okay, he's just coming back. 125 pounds based on his stamina. Okay, that's not terrible. I will obtain the pelts. 16 hours lost, but I gained some pelts. So if I had a knife, I could have done better. Knives can be unlocked by completing the Bitter Winter Journey. Okay. So I had to wonder, did I initiate that hunt? Or, like, was it an automatic thing? I don't remember clicking anything to have that done. Let's go to filling. Just to try and maybe a steady pace. Just to help out with the team's issues. Bison spotted. Rachel checks the bag of flour, then recoils in disgust. It is infested with weevils. Should the flour be discarded, or should the party keep it? I'm going to discard some of that. Rachel dumps the flour out the trail side. At least the weevils will be fed. Yeah, we don't want to get sick. Trail food. Matthew has recovered from dysentery. That's lovely. So, okay, so I clicked... There's a button flashing on the bottom left, the map button. I wonder if that just means we're getting close to it. Okay, well, keep moving. I kind of want to give Matthew some more clothes. Might as well. Oscar. Okay, good enough. We don't want him getting dysentery again. Oh. I guess it's because we're approaching our destination. The Big Blue River. Infamously difficult crossing. Talk, trade, rest, or cross. Let's see what we got. Moderate. Depth, 8.2 feet deep. Oh, this is going to be wonderful. I love it. Cock, 45% chance. How about we wait until conditions improve? Okay. Resting can reduce illness and injury duration. Slightly improve river conditions. Alright, let's do that. 7.1. 100%. Yeah. Wait till conditions improve again. We're losing time very quickly. But I feel like we should just continue doing this. The wagon should be made ready before we float. What should the party do? We could seal the wagon. We have pelts, right? Let's check that out. Oh, look at that. The pelts actually increase our chances. So 79% chance. I like that better. Let's go ahead and float across. All right, continue. It'll be great. So it seems like hunting is really necessary in this game for the pelts so that you can increase your chances crossing a river. Did we get stuck? Okay, whew. And it looks like because we sealed the wagon, No additional losses were incurred. Okay. So, looks like we got medicine and some meat for our trouble. We are now at Alcove Springs. Restore Matthew's health or collect pelts as a reward. Okay. Well, we will do that. Let's go... What is this now? Grazing for the animal. Cures animal exhaustion. I think we go to camp. That's a stamina camp. I don't see why we wouldn't do that. Poor Matthew. He's got 5 days until he's healed, and then we'll go ahead and, like, up our pace a bit. A grove of wild berries grows near the trail ahead. The party looks at them eagerly. Well, I guess we'll do the guy we know. I guess he'll forage with a stat of 3. He lost some hygiene, but he did collect some wild berries. 35 foodstuffs. Okay. Inventory overflowing yet again. Unfortunately, this is bad. Alright, maybe we can use some of this stuff. This composure, I don't know. I guess... I'm not sure. Alright, maybe not. What can we do to repair? There's a morale. No, our morale is for the most part good. I'm not going to worry about that. It seems like clothes are the thing. Ah, man. No, let's get rid of these hymn books. We'll give Matthew some composure. And it doubles the effect on her. That's fine. Alright, so now, in theory, we should have room for this. We do. Okay. Now, I'm not exactly sure what composure does. I'm guessing it's some kind of morale. Several travelers mill about, wagons unpacked, and campfires lit. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and set up camp. The party gathers around the campfire. Oh, let's just rest, I guess. I feel like we're taking too long, though. Matthew awakens with a start. He dreamt that he was in his home. Okay, so he increased his morale by 1. Okay. Alright, we awaken. We're ready for another long trip. I might have gone overboard with the whole food thing. I'm just saying. Ah, Samuel is back. I've decided to stop my work on the flying machine. Okay. A new invention. Encourage him. Okay. Why walk to Oregon when you can sail? Okay. I need some financial assistance to get me started. I believe there are investors in Julesburg. Perhaps you can spread the word to them. Okay. So if we go to Julesburg, we'll talk to some people about his invention. And these god-awful mosquitoes again. I mean, seriously. Alright, let's, yeah. Clothing. This is, like, I can't imagine, like, 1, 2, 3. Like, the RNG for these mosquitoes are god-awful. Alright, we're approaching something. I'm not exactly sure what that gentleman's doing in that water, but okay. Freshet of water cascades from a stone outcropping. Okay. We didn't do any of those those achievements, so we didn't get anything. I guess we'll talk. Frank. Oh, I saw Ava there as well. Rest and enjoy the peace while you can. Carve name. Okay. Ava. Tell her about Douglas. Thank you, travelers. I've decided I will go and be with him. Okay, leave. I can't offer you food or money right now, sorry. I guess we'll just go back and depart. Alright, so on our way to Fort Kearney. Restore Matthew's hygiene, not going to happen. Avoid contracting cholera. No, that might be possible. Oh my goodness. This one is stamina. I'm going to go with the oxen on this one, because they haven't had a rest in a while. Continue. Alright, I'm going to up our pace, I think. Pace, strenuous. I want to keep the filling, though, because, you know, we've got a ton of food. Might as well. What now? Now Oscar has dysentery? Everyone's got freaking dysentery. Traveling physician. I could use your help. Heal Matthew for $20. No. I'm good. I need the money. Winter in 185 days. Oh, it's raining. Thunder rings out across the landscape. Rain pelts down on the party and lightning frightens the oxen. I can wait out the storm or push on. I will wait out the storm. Alright. We lost some morale. We're damp. What is going on now? Matthew's gunshot wound is healed at least. Matthew caught dysentery from Oscar. Are you kidding me right now? My entire party is just going to die of dysentery. Okay, well. Matthew cannot catch a break with this dysentery. While feeding the oxen, Matthew observes that one of the beasts seems lethargic. Let's give it some extra flour. With extra nutrition, the ox seems to make it through the worst of the sickness. Oh, good. We've got an issue here. We've got like an exposed thing. We'll go ahead and repair that. Okay. We will rest the oxen. Okay. We gained some morale. Lawrence caught dysentery from Matthew, because of course. And I guess we'll go down this way. Everyone is crapping their brains out. Disheveled-looking couple on the side of the trail. Young girl nervously peeks out from behind them. Thank goodness. Other travelers. Ask what happened. Our wagon broke down. We weren't prepared. We did the best we could. Okay. Little Mary. Okay. We wouldn't survive this journey. Well, okay. We might be able to make it if we had some more supplies. Offer to repair their wagon. Let's try that. Unfortunately, I don't know who's good at what, so we'll go with Oscar on that. Maybe he'll give them dysentery as he's working. So it wasn't enough. Okay. The wagon is beyond repair. I guess I can offer supplies. That's a 100 food. If I could hunt any time, that would be one thing, but it doesn't seem like I can hunt any time that I want. We'll just wish them well, sorry. Started a new quest. Frail Monument. Did I miss something? I just passed it. We hope they'll be alright. Maybe we'll see them again in the future. Okay. So thirsty? The party's water supply has run low. If it is not refilled before too long, dehydration and death may set in. A small pond can be seen. A few mosquito larvae swimming lazily on the surface. I think, yeah, let's replenish our water. But of course, the water is cloudy and foul tasting, but they smell again. Okay, that's great. It's a shame water isn't like a consumable that you can buy in addition to the food. The campsite has been set up with wash basins and bathtubs. Yes, let's set up camp and restore some hygiene, because we clearly need it. Wash. There we go, now we're talking. I guess we're going that way. Travel here. Got lucky with that hygiene thing. If we can just wait out this dysentery, I think we'll be in good shape. Union officers? What's up with that? We're barely out of Alcove Springs and we've fallen apart. Who are you? Thomas J. Farnham. We left the county of Poria, whatever. You're heading to Oregon. The Oregon Dragoons. What do you want from me, then? Agree to help, I guess. What do you want? You'll find my boys scattered across the trail at various places. I'll make my way to the Blue Mountains. I'm not exactly sure what that means, but I'm guessing we'll be picking up people along the... Oh, man. Oh, Oscar. I don't think I have anything in my inventory that can help these people, to be honest. I have coffee. Any other... Flour. So, now, a lot of wagon stuff, but... Morale, maybe? No, not necessary. Our morale is pretty high. It's our health and our hygiene that's really... Oh. Step right up and play our game. Shuffle ourselves. When we stop, see if you can pick me out. Really? Choose correctly and all manners of rewards are yours. No. I'm not doing that. A cup game with 3 brothers or whatever. That's weird. Hunting is ideally suited to those who have spent time... You know what, let's go with Lawrence on this one. His shooting is 1. Lovely. He's a banker. What did I expect? Alright, we need the pelts and we need the food. There's Fox. Don't care about Fox. Give me a big buffalo. Bison. Give me some bison. Oh, okay, there's a deer. Okay, there's that. Oh, that's it right there. Give me... That's only 30 pounds. Oh. So we collected 90 pounds. That's not terrible. Alright. Let's obtain some pelts. Oh, lovely. Oh, our wagon took some damage. Oh, we are almost there. There's no way we're getting to Oregon Trail with these people. A terrible smell emanates from the wagon. Someone has left a bag of bacon untied and uncovered. Oh, lovely. We lost some meat. Good old Matthew, forgetting to double-check the bag. Well, Matthew, I'm sorry to say, but you're gonna die. Probably. The group notices the flour supplies are getting low. We should bake some hardtack. Cook, I guess. Biscuits are biscuits. Can we get one person to survive at least? So I have to wonder then, what... So this is exposed. I have to wonder if that actually causes the problems. Like if the food was sitting here. That could be it. These orange things and the red thing... I think the red things might actually mean you can't put anything there. And orange is it's exposed, meaning it's possible that it might fall out the wagon or something bad might happen. I do have some medicine. I could use it on him. Yeah, just to prevent Matthew from dying, I guess. That's all I can do. We should probably repair that. Okay. And... yeah. Okay. You're almost there, I think. Forget Oregon. I say they just stay here. Just because, you know. They're not going to make it if they try to go any further. Uh-huh. You've arrived at a fort. Who would like to heal? Well, Lawrence or Oscar. Preferably Oscar, I guess. Guide now available. You can now start from here. Winter migration. So I guess this is just like a new mission that I can do. Okay. Leg 1 of 5 completed. The party has reached Fort Kearney. Continue. Days traveled, 22. Okay, so I guess with that, I'm going to take a break. It's been an interesting experience with this. Some minor UI issues, like hovering my mouse over a class. I would like to know more about it. You know, the fact that their skills are hidden, that just seems kind of silly to me too. But all in all, pause your current journey and visit the main. Progress will be saved. Okay, good to know. But it just seemed like there's a lot of content here with the, you know, different journeys that you can embark on. It's just kind of weird that when you play the game for the first time, like I couldn't set my difficulty. It was stuck at a certain difficulty setting. So I would have liked to have been able to customize my experience a bit more than what it is. But again, thank you, Brian, for gifting me a copy of this, and maybe I'll cover this again in the future. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.